Nexus mods bans Tifa censorship reversal mod. Their activism is damaging their modding. Isn't modding supposed to be a freedom of expression of how you want to play the game differently?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has been a highly anticipated game release, and of course, because people are so excited, a lot of individuals are going back and playing through the first part, Intergrade, and we just recently found out that Square Enix actually put out a update, an 8 GB update, where they censored Tifa's cowgirl outfit, but now, of course, to make things worse, somebody uploaded a mod to Nexus Mods to remove the Tifa censorship, and of course, they banned it. I have a few things to show off, but before
Okay, this is me being stupid. Why was Tifa wearing a cowgirl outfit? I remember she was wearing it back then, but I don't know why.
we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. Now, of course, this will not come as a surprise to many of you because Nexus Mods is basically a platform for activism now, where they will ban any types of mods that they personally disagree with. Now, of course, this whole situation
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. Why?
stems from Square Enix censoring Tifa's cowgirl outfit. This is an article I wanted to reference by bounding into comics quickly. While many fans had hoped that recent moves by Square Enix were a sign of their infamous ethics department was no more, a recent and censorious update to Tifa's character model, the of course, cowgirl character model and outfit, in the 4-year-old Final Fantasy VII remake suggests this is far from the case. I personally never believed that their ethics department was completely...
Why do we even need an ethics department in Square Enix headquarters? I'm pretty sure we have Sweet Baby Inc. helping them, but I don't understand why we need the two of them. What's the purpose of them being there?
Gone simply because while yes, the web page for it did disappear, we clearly could see that there was censorship in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just from the demo that was released and some of the, of course, digging that fans did. And to top that all off, another company that is working with them that could have just easily replaced their internal ethics department was Sweet Baby Inc. On the front of Sweet Baby Inc.'s webpage, of course, Square Enix is right there, but we don't know for sure that Sweet Baby worked with Square Enix on this, so it is just a lot of speculation, but we do know they have worked with Square Enix at some point, and what they're doing is basically...
They have. It was Forspoken. I don't think they put it up there because it damaged their reputation, but their reputation has already been damaged to begin with in the first place.
What an internal ethics department would do. But of course, now that this all has happened and we found out that the, censorship was shoved into a 4-year-old game, people wanted to change it back. Somebody uploaded a mod to remove the Tifa.
I think I heard about this one just recently from Endymion TV. When you purchase the game, everything is already in there. But then all of a sudden, once the purchase already been done, the company or the HQ can actually change the area that they quote unquote deem it problematic. And then all of a sudden, they notice that change. And people aren't proud of it because this seems like it's a minor thing, but it was kind of like sending a message to the players that you cannot see this because that's not something you're supposed to see. But yet, here we are.
Censorship, and of course Nexus Mods had banned it. Now I should of course be able to mod in and mod out what I want in or out of my copy of my game without someone telling me, oh, it's offensive, or oh, this may hurt someone's delicate sensibilities, because again, it's my copy of my game.
Yeah, put it in this scenario. You ordered pho or pho, whatever that Vietnamese noodle soup thing, and then you have these condiments like salt, pepper, sauces. You want to eat it, and then if it's not suiting to your tasting, you could just add those condiments or to your liking. The chef already made the food for you. You could do whatever you want of how you want to eat it. That's how it is. But when you put it in that scenario, it makes sense to a video game. You purchase a product, you expect the product to be how it is, and is supposed to be enjoyed the way you want it to be. You could add extra special features when you modded it. But I don't for some reason companies don't like that. So what I see is from Nexus mod, for example, since they don't like what they do when you're modding, they'll tell you this is not good. You're in the wrong here because you modded something that's problematic in their eyes. So how is the customer at fault here? They get to do whatever they want once they purchase it. That's it.
My mods do not affect you in any way, shape, or form, but they've taken it upon themselves to virtue signal and seemingly fight for social justice because they had recently banned the Tomb Raider content warning removal mod. They delisted pronoun removal mods for Starfield, and now we've got this situation.
Yep,
Now,
much.
the only good piece of news out of this is the fact that, yes, the user who uploaded it was not banned from the site because they have put quite a lot of work and effort into specifically Tifa mods over the years, but at the same time, it's still a shame and their creation should not have been taken down in the first place. Not only is this a slap in the face to the people who simply want to mod their game, but also the creators of the mods who in some cases take dozens of hours to create these things, and if they have multiple mods on their account, like this person who created this one, Tifa Bro, they may have taken hundreds of hours with how many he's made, and it's just so insulting. But Nexus Mods doesn't care because over the years, they have been doing this, especially even over the past half a year. I mean, we had this situation that blew up with Starfield. Nexus Mods founder confirms site will delist any mods that remove pronoun modifier from Starfield. Oh no!
Wait, why? This one is actually new to me. I did not know that, but why is this happening? Like, if person wants to play Starfield, they want to play Starfield. If they want to change however they want, that's their decision. Not your decision. What's the point of having a mod anyway? It's like, oh, we created this mod in a place that you could mod it for you. You could mod it yourself, but you have to follow our rulings. It's like, no. I will mod however I want. That's the purpose of modding. Nothing more.
I don't want pronouns in my game, so you're allowed to tell me I can't download it? That is not going to sit well with many people. And of course, it didn't. People flocked to one of the newer alternatives based mods and decided I am no longer going to download things from Nexus Mods. And the only shame about the Nexus Mod situation is that they have such a massive base of mods, and it's so convenient and so easy to just go to one site and find almost any mod that you would want, but it's just not worth supporting them anymore because of what they now want to stand for, which of course, as they have said multiple times, is diversity and inclusivity. And while those things are not bad in any way, shape, or form, it's not an excuse to censor people, whether they are creating content or trying to consume content. That is not an acceptable explanation.
Alright, I'm pretty sure people will shift to another service where they could mod it. This doesn't have to be Nexus Mod. It could be some other place. I mean, if you could find it, that's good on you. You did something that you're supposed to do. Find a better service that you want to that you want to do and then enjoy it. I don't think that one's hard, but then it takes effort.
You also have Nexus mods just a few months ago removing a Baldur's Gate 3 Aelin gender swap mod because it erased the character's original lesbian romance. We are for inclusivity and we are for diversity. I personally do not go around screeching.
Okay, I don't really care about this. Not really. It's like, if they don't want to see lesbian romance, that's on them. They could mod it. Like, if I watch it, I don't care. It's like, you see relationship between male and female. That's part of nature. I wouldn't say it's part of nature, but that's part of choice. The person that modded something like that, he's not in the wrong. He just don't want to see it. That's it. Why punish him for it?
About mods that happen to make other characters that were originally straight gay. I do not complain about somebody modding a game and adding gay content to it. Therefore, why should it be a problem when somebody simply wants to mod a game and make the versions of the characters in their copy of their game straight? Like, that just does not add up at all. We also have Nexus mods. This is from back in 2022 when people really started becoming unhappy with them telling users unhappy with their ban of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered LGBT Pride Flag mod to delete your account and move on.
Okay, I remember the Spider-Man 2 Insomniac one. Miles, national flag? It's the wrong flag of his nationality. But yet Insomniac actually put it. They didn't put much research into it. I'm not sure if they modded it. But even if they did, I'm pretty sure that guy was censored and told to delete or something like that. I think it's the same scenario to this one. If a person doesn't want to see the pride flag, he doesn't want to see the pride flag.
So again, it's okay when mods alter things that they personally agree with, whether it's the owner of Nexus mods or even the staff, but when an individual creates or wants to download a mod that they personally disagree with, they get banned. Not only do the mods get banned, but in a lot of cases, the person who originally uploaded it gets banned. Again, it's great that in this case, that is...
Alright, yeah. If that person's banned, move on. Just find another mod. It just tells them, yeah, we're not going to use this mod anymore. And then they tell their friends, like, oh, look. This Nexus mod is really bad. Don't use it. Don't ever use it. And then you switch to another surfaces so then you can mod your own game. Because you pay for it. So you play how you deem fit. That's all it is.
It's not what happened, but it doesn't mean that they couldn't get banned because there's backlash now. And it also doesn't necessarily mean that, somebody else will not try to upload a similar mod and then they will get subsequently banned. And like I said, Nexus mods is getting absolutely destroyed on social media right now from people saying that I am so unhappy with the situation. This is such a disappointing situation to be in. And I'm not very shocked. Yogensha said, of course they did. They completely lose it if a fictional character is young or looks young, even if it was in the game before the update.
Yes, Tifa is actually 15, as heard of. I know the censorship is like, dude, I understand she's a fictional character. People don't see it as a sexual character at that age. They just see it as a character that she's in development. That's it. But since they see it as a problem, it was their problem in the first place, not ours. So if you say it's our problem, why was it the problem that you had to fix in the first place? That doesn't make any sense.
Idiocy. And this is a massive problem when it comes to this Tifa censorship. I understand that there are people saying, oh, she's 15 in this flashback. Why do you care? Why does it matter? You're just a pervert and you're an awful, disgusting person. But you didn't have a problem with it over the past 4 years. You had absolutely no issue with it. You're only complaining that it now, was originally disgusting because they censored it for your modern sensibilities, aka how fucking soft and how sensitive of a snowflake you are. That's not okay.
All right, so at best case scenario, they could have told them why was this in this scene, and then the gamers was like, it doesn't really matter. Don't worry, it's not going to affect it. But then they had to make it into a problem that wasn't even a conflict in the first place. And then once they see it, it's like, wait, I noticed this difference between this one and this one. So why was that changed in the first place? So basically, it is them sending a message that censorship is a good thing. If anything, it's a bad thing. There should never ever be censorship ever.
But of course, because they're changing it and you agree with it, ultimately you're defending it. That doesn't make you a good person. And that also does not mean that you instantly win an argument. Yes, Tifa is young in this flashback, but we are talking at the end of the day about a fictional female character. She's not.
All right, basically what she's saying is that these people are not very productive to the society. And you could agree or disagree. I'm indifferent about it. I mean, I don't know their lives, but if you complain mostly on the internet and you don't do anything else outside of the internet, yeah, you're not contributing to anything. So that was her assumption, and that's what I thought of just now.
Actually real, and that it's just that simple. There's also people saying Nexus Mods is truly one of the most cucked gaming sites of all time. They can't even stop the allegations now. They are fully bought out. Time to boycott. This is absolutely disgusting. This is awful. And they literally have nude mods on their site. So this isn't okay. It's not okay that...
Okay, wow, that's a very contradiction. Yeah, you get to have nudes mods to customize. But yet, for this one, no. That's bad. Even though she's 15 years old, I've seen anime with characters who's under 15. I'll give you a most recent one. Gushing over magical girls. A lot of those characters are like underage. Under Tifa's age during that flashback. I don't see people complain. Actually, I actually do see people complain, but the people that actually watches it, people actually enjoys it. And it actually has a huge positive rating because it pushes the boundaries. There's nothing wrong with this. It's not even depicted as real life characters. If it is, then yeah, we do have a problem. But they're fictional characters that came up from a person's mind. There's nothing wrong with it. And it exploits like new ways of ideas to how make the show interesting. This does not. I don't know why, but that's their I just lost my train of thought on this last moment. But you get the point.
You want to see cleavage on a fictional female character? Oh yeah, but you can go and download straight up nude mods. And I think the nude mods should be available to access on their site. But I also think that a, cleavage censorship removal mod should also be allowed. And we should be able to see the cleavage that was in the original release. It'll be interesting to see how much backlash Square Enix continues to face as we get much closer to official launch. Only time will tell. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it...
I'll just upload this video. That's my thought process to it. I have another perspective. No one complains about male characters, but yet when it comes to the female characters, yes. Such a double standard. You could tell these people to screw off because they're not worth our time, and they need to tell Square Enix that this is not the right move. Tell Sweet Baby Inc. I don't want you to help me anymore. I don't want to be your client anymore. Ethics department. They don't contribute to anything. Get the hell out. Alright, that's all I have to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.